again, welcome back. Welcome to a new class, to class number 48. Clearly, we are making progress. Undoubtedly, we are progressing. There's no doubt that we are improving every day. Yes, it's clear that things are going well and that you're learning and I'm teaching, I'm enjoying my job, and you're enjoying your role as an exemplary student. Is it true? Un alumno ejemplar? Are you an exemplary student? I hope so. I'm going to try to be an exemplary teacher, so let's come together in exemplarity and be exemplary student and teacher together. Can you hear me okay? Can you hear me? Yeah? Can you see me okay? Yeah? I can't hear you, and I can't see you, and I can't smell you, but I know you're there. All right, so let's move to camera 1 and continue. 1, 2, 3. All right. Let me finish my translation list from yesterday. Queda algo por hacer. ¿Cómo se dice? Queda algo por hacer. Is there anything left to do? ¿Qué queda? What is there left to do? There's nothing left to do. Poof! What do you mean there's nothing left to do? There are a lot of things left to do. There are loads of things. Cargamentos de cosas, se dice en inglés. There are loads of things left to do. We have a lot of things to do. Yeah. What do you mean there's nothing left to do? Are you crazy or what? What do you mean there is nothing left to do? ¿Cómo que no hay nada que hacer? ¿Cómo que no queda nada? What do you mean there's nothing left to do? There are a lot of things left to do. 4 sentences at least. Preferiría estar en la playa. ¿Tú no? I'd rather be at the beach, wouldn't you? I'd rather be at the beach or on the beach. On the beach is realmente encima, it's en la arena. At the beach, en la zona de la playa. I'd rather be at the beach now, wouldn't you? I would much rather. Preferiría con mucha diferencia. I'd much, se inserta much ahí. I'd much rather be at the beach than here, teaching English on television, yeah. On the beach, enjoying the sun, enjoying the sea breeze, la brisa marina, enjoying the sound of the waves. It's nice. And enjoying good company. Taking a swim from time to time, yeah. Yeah. I'd rather be at the beach, wouldn't you? All right. Yes. Hay muchos cabos sueltos que atar. Uf, qué difícil. There are a lot of loose ends to tie. To tie loose ends. To tie es atar. Escrito tie, igual que corbata. Átame la corbata. O en inglés decimos ata mi corbata, por favor. Tie my tie, please. Do you know how to tie a tie? Now, loose is the opposite of tight. I'm holding this pen very tightly. My grip, okay, is tight. Now, no. I'm loosening my grip. Now, I'm holding the pen very loosely. Tight, loose. Tight, loose. Doble O, eh? Y ese es simple. Loose. Now, loose ends. Claro, viene la palabra end, una terminación, final. The end, el final. Esto es el fin. The end of the world, el fin del mundo. The end. Añades una S, ends, son terminaciones o cabos, donde termina algo, the ends. Bookends son terminaciones de libros. Es literalmente lo que pones para que los libros no se caigan. Bookends. So, loose ends son cabos sueltos. Y to tie loose ends es atar cabos sueltos. The same in Spanish as in English. We have exactly the same expression. To tie loose ends. To tie loose ends. Y tenemos muchos cabos, hay muchos cabos sueltos que atar. There are a lot of loose ends to tie. There are a lot of loose ends to tie. Ella, María, me refiero a María, ni siquiera me saludó. ¿Te lo puedes creer? She didn't even say hello to me. My God, I couldn't believe it. I was walking on the Ramblas in Barcelona 2 weeks ago, and I saw Maria. It's impossible not to recognize Maria. She stands out, destaca. And I said, well, you see, I was walking with my wife, and my wife is very jealous. And so I didn't want to make an ostentatious hello to Maria, but I wanted a discreet, Maria, hi, okay? And so my wife wouldn't realize that I was saying hello to another woman. And I was walking down the Ramblas, she was walking up the Ramblas towards the Plaza de Catalunya, and I said, hi, Maria. And she looked at me, and I swear, juro, that she saw me perfectly and recognized it, and she passed me by. She didn't say a thing. She didn't even say hello. Can you believe it? You know, I feel like the smallest man in the world now, you know? Beautiful women don't even say hello to me. And she passed. We passed on the Ramblas. I said hello, and she acted as if I didn't exist. Can you believe it? Maria? Yeah, she didn't even say hello. Ni siquiera me saludó. Saludar is to say hello. A no ser que el saludo tiene que ver con mañana, tarde o noche, en cuyo caso es good morning, to say good morning, to say good afternoon, to say good evening, to say good night cuando es despedida. She didn't even say good morning. She didn't even say good afternoon. She didn't even say good night. She didn't even say good evening. She didn't even say anything. She didn't even say hello, ni se dignó. She didn't even have the dignity to say hello to me. All right? I can't believe it. The next time I see Maria, I say, Maria, why didn't you say hello to me on the Ramblas? And probably she'll say, I didn't see you on the Ramblas. I said, Maria, were you in the Ramblas 2 weeks ago? Yeah? In Barcelona? Yeah. Well, why didn't you say hello to me? Why, I didn't see you. Are you blind or what? We practically ran into each other. Boom. We practically ran into each other, and you didn't say hello. Okay, me queda una frase. I still have one sentence left. Solo te he contado la mitad de la historia, de lo de María. I've only told you half the story. I've only told you half the story. La mitad de la historia es la media historia, half the story. Fijaos que la palabra half, H-A-L-F, the L is silent. We don't pronounce the letter L in half. Half. Okay, I've only told you half the story about Maria. There's a reason she didn't say hello to me, okay? But maybe I'll tell you in the next segment of the class. Maybe not. I'll make up my mind during the next period. Okay, I'll be back in a few minutes.
Thank you very much, Richard. You are watching Vaughan Inglés 4.0. That's right, Vaughan English 4.0. That's right, ladies and gentlemen, this is the most complete English course in the history of English courses, and you're lucky to be a part of it. That's right, ladies and gentlemen, I'm very lucky today because I have a very wonderful, motivated student with me who is probably right now the student with the most points in this course. Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome Diana. Hello, Diana. How are you?
Hi, Alberto. How are you? 5 points for you, I have to say.
5 points?
Yes.
Another 5 for you. Now let me ask you a question. How many points do you have so far?
I don't know. Give and take?
Give or take?
Give or take.
Casi
yes.
te llevas 5 más.
Give or take 400?
About 400 points, ladies and gentlemen. She's trying to beat Rachel of the River's record. Now, do you think you're going to be able to beat Rachel of the River's record?
I don't know. It's difficult, but I'm going to try.
That's it. Yep. You've got to be positive. You've got to be positive. Well, I think you're on the right track. Esto es algo que te enseñé un par de veces. To be on the right track, right? Well, now today we have to review. Tenemos que repasar. Always. I mean, you have to review constantly because we don't remember things. So it's a good idea to review them. So let's take a look at today's review. How do you say meterse con?
To pick on someone.
Yeah, to pick on someone. 5 points. How do you say no te metas conmigo?
And don't pick on me.
Yeah, good. All right. Good. 5 points. How do you... Okay, now, voy a dar la cara por ellos. How do you say that?
I'm going to stick up for them. To stick.
Yeah.
Okay. I'm going to stick up for them.
I'm going to stick up for them. Ask me.
Are you going to stick up for them?
No, I'm not going to stick up for them. Ask me why.
Why aren't you going to stick up for them?
5, 5, 5, 5 points there, okay? To stick up for, dar la cara por alguien. And we said that Diana said that if they keep picking on me in production, she's going to stick up for me. So, toma. All right? All right, good. So, pick on, stick up for. ¿Te acuerdas cómo se dice cuando mucha gente se está metiendo con una persona a la vez?
Gang up or on?
Okay, good. All right, now say, how do you say, no os metéis conmigo todo a la vez?
Don't gang up on me.
Yeah, 10 points.
Okay.
Don't gang up on me, okay? Don't gang up on me. Yeah, I don't know why. People love to gang up on me all the time. All right, but not you, not Diana. Diana sticks up for me. It's good to know someone will defend you. All right, let's take a look at some translations now, okay? Ya ha habido 3 en los 2 últimos años.
And there have already been 3 in the last 3 years.
Okay, 2 years, 2 años,
okay.
pero está bien. La estructura bien, pero el número no, right? So one more time.
There have already been 3 in the last 2 years.
Right, perfect, okay. No pueden decidirse.
They can't decide on it.
Okay, they can't decide, it's okay. Pero tú sabes que me gustan las cosas nativas.
Yeah.
So ¿cómo lo diría yo con mis amigos? O a mi madre, o cualquier nativo.
I don't know.
Okay, to make up someone's mind, right?
Ah,
So
okay,
how would
okay.
you say it with that? No pueden decidirse ellos.
They can't make up their minds.
Perfect. They can't make up their minds. They can't do it. No pueden decidirse. I don't know why they can't make up their minds, but they can't make up their minds. Okay. Te acostumbrarás a nuestro ritmo.
You'll get used to our rhythm.
Okay, our rhythm. Okay, pero hay otra palabra que me gusta más. You remember it?
No.
You remember it's pace.
Pace.
They'll get used to our pace. They'll get used to. Okay, te acostumbrarás a nuestro ritmo. One more time.
They'll get used to our pace.
Okay, well, you me equivoqué, no they'll. Esto es te acostumbrarás. Pero cualquiera. They'll, ellos. You'll, will. Okay, we'll get used to our pace. Our pace. Okay. Nuestro ritmo. Okay, tenían que haber llegado hace 10 días.
They must have no.
They should have.
They should have arrived.
Hace 10 días.
10 days ago.
Good. Ahora los números bien. All right. She can count to 20. Did you know that about Diana? In English and Spanish.
Yes.
Unbelievable. Incredible, ladies and gentlemen. Okay. Yeah. Tenían que haber. Should have. Tú piensas, debería haber, tiene que haber. You should have gone. You should have listened. You should have. Okay. Should have. Okay. Él siempre convoca reuniones en el último momento.
He always calls meetings in the last minute.
At the last minute.
At the last minute.
Okay. He always calls last minute meetings.
Okay.
Como un adjetivo. He always calls last minute meetings. Okay. No nos podemos quejar.
We can't complain.
We can't complain. Complaint or complain?
Complain.
Yeah, complain. Eso es, okay. Es que sabes cuál. Complaint es la queja. Complain es el verbo. So you can't complain.
Okay.
We can't complain. Okay, a ver. Hay muchos cabos sueltos que atar.
There are a lot of
loose ends
to
tie up.
To tie up.
To tie up. There are a lot of loose ends to tie up. Okay? So, of course, with your English, I'm sure there are a lot of loose ends that we have to tie up. But if you keep practicing, you'll improve. That's the way it works. All right? See you next time. Bye.
I have a pen. No, I don't have a pen. I have a pencil. It's a red pencil. I brought it for you because you told me you wanted a pencil. The other day, don't you remember you asked me to bring you a pencil, and I've brought you a pencil. So I'll give it to you on camera number 1, okay? All right. Okay, here's the pencil you asked me for. Yeah, this is the one. This is the one. This is the pencil you asked me for. It's not. Yes, it is. You asked, the other day you asked me for a red pencil with a blue base. You said, Richard, yeah. Can you do me a favor? Yeah, sure, what? Could you bring me a red pencil with a blue base? Sure, no problem. Yeah, I'll bring you a red pencil with blue base. And here it is. Yeah, this is the pencil you asked me for. Yes, you did. You asked me for a red pencil. No. So you don't want this one, no? You want another one. You want another pencil. Do you want this pencil or do you want another pencil? Aquí he repetido la palabra pencil 2 veces. No suena redundante en inglés, puede que en español. Ok, ¿quieres este lápiz o u otro lápiz? Ok, u otro. Do you want this pencil or another? También puedo dejar pencil fuera, sin problema. De hecho, in English we have 3 options. In Spanish you have only 2. Option number 1, do you want this pencil or another pencil? Option 2, do you want this pencil or another? Option 3, do you want this pencil or another one? Which do I recommend? All 3, all right? Well, look, tell me the truth. Do you want this pencil or not? You don't. But do you want a pencil? You do. Well, so I assume that if you don't want this pencil, then you want another one. Or another. Yeah? Okay. How's this one? ¿Qué tal este? How's this one? A purple pencil with a blue base. Purple and blue don't match. Yeah. They don't go together. Nothing juego. No casan bien estos colores. Purple and blue. But sobre gustos no hay nada escrito, como dice aquí. Yeah. Everybody, different strokes for different folks. So, do you want this pencil? Or do you want another one? You're hard to please. Es difícil de complacer. You're hard to please, young man, young lady. You're hard to please. But tell me, do you want this pencil or do you want another? You want 2 pencils? Huh? Well, here. Now you can have 2. Here, yeah, here you are. You don't want these pencils. You don't want these pencils. You want other pencils. You want some others. Yeah? You don't want these. You want some others. You want other pencils, not these. Okay. Well, if you don't want these pencils, then I assume you want some other pencils. All right? I have some other pencils here. Tengo otros lápices. Fijaos cómo lo digo. I have some other pencils here. También podríamos eliminar some y decir de entrada, I have, you don't want these pencils? Bueno, tengo otros. I have other pencils too. I have other pencils. I have other pencils too. I not only have a red pencil and a purple pencil, but I have other pencils too. How many other pencils do you want? Sin embargo, es más corriente. Tengo otros. I have some other pencils too. I have quite a few, maybe 6 more pencils. Do you want me to show you the rest? Would you like me to show you the rest of my pencils? Clearly, you don't want these. Is that true? Tell me once and for all, una vez por todas, do you want these pencils? Or would you like to see some other pencils? You don't want these pencils. Okay. Can I put them down? Good. All right. Fine. Here are 2 more pencils. A pink one and a brown one. Both of these pencils have blue bases. Now, brown and blue don't match. These colors don't match either. Okay, really. How often do you see somebody wearing a blue shirt and brown trousers, or brown trousers or blue trousers and a brown shirt? Not very often. But, and this is pink and blue, which is not bad. It's pretty, but it's more for girls than for boys. Boys usually don't like the color pink. But, would you like these 2 pencils? Tampoco. No, you don't want these pencils either? You want to see some other pencils? You want to see some other pencils, not these. Okay. I'll give you one last chance. Do you want these pencils? Or do you prefer, or would you rather see some other pencils? Okay. You would rather see some other pencils and not these. So you're not happy with these pencils. Let me give you one more chance. Would you like these pencils? No? Neither these nor these. So I have 4 pencils and you don't want any of them. Is that right? You're not interested in any of these 4 pencils. Neither this one, nor this one, nor this one, nor this one. Okay. Neither these 2, nor these 2. Okay. You're a picky person. Picky means, I don't know, quisquilloso, muy... Esto no exquisito. You're a picky person. Okay. Well, if you don't want these pencils, and you don't want these pencils, it's clear to me that you would like to see some other pencils. Okay. Está hecho. There. Here's 2 more pencils. A light blue pencil and a brown pencil again. Yeah. Yeah, this is brown and blue. Again, 2 colors that don't match. Matchmaker, matchmaker, make me a match. Una casamentera es a matchmaker. Porque hace juego, casa personas. Y aquí los colores sí casan. Dark blue, a dark blue base, and a light blue pencil. These go together. Huh. Come on. Take these. No? You're a difficult customer to please. You're very picky. So you don't want these pencils either. Do you want to see some others? I still have some others. Yeah, I still have some others. All right, if you don't want these and you want to see some other pencils, very good. Here we go. Another pink pencil, pink and blue. They're okay together. Dark blue and light blue, and they go together. Yeah, come on. Would you like these pencils? No? Well, look. I'll give you a choice. This one or this one. You can have this one or this one. The one in my left hand or the one in my right hand. Which one do you prefer? The one in my right hand? Well, why not? Why don't you like the blue one? Because the point is broken. Oh, of course, mira. See? The point is broken on the dark blue one. So you prefer the pink one. Of all these pencils, you only want one. Well, this one's for you. Okay. You win. All right. So, I will see you again very soon. Is it time, Maria? Yes? Is it time? Yes? Okay. I'll see you in a few minutes after the advertising. Thank you. All right. No quiero este, quiero otro. I don't want this one, I want another one. No quiero estos, porque quiero otros. I don't want these because I want some other ones. Okay? This is indeterminado. Otros cualquiera. I don't want these papers. I want other papers or some other. Cerrando la boca con la M siempre. Some other papers. No quiero esta taza, quiero otra. Cualquiera, pero que no sea esta. I don't want this cup. I want another. I don't want these papers. I want others or other papers. I don't want this studio. I want another studio. I don't want these cameras. I want some other cameras. Okay? It's a bit complicated, surprisingly. Other, another, the other, etc. But we have to learn it. I'll see you in a few minutes after our next teacher.
Everyone, and thank you, Richard. I'm your teacher, Natasha, and today I'm here with a student that I think still doesn't know how to say hello in Australian English. Let's see if he does. Let's meet David. Do you?
No, I don't.
Ah, very bad, okay? 2 points taken off if you don't know how to say hello in Australian English.
Okay, but you can tell me.
I can tell you, I can. It's good day.
Good day.
No, not good day. It's all together. As if it were a good day, all together. Good day.
Good day.
Very good. That's
Okay.
Australian English.
Okay.
Yeah, okay? That's how we have to, because this is as if it were Australia.
Uh-huh.
And we have to speak as if we were in
Oh,
Australia.
yeah, I can see some kangaroos over there.
Kangaroos and koalas.
Yes.
Okay, at home, as you know, we're going to review everything Richard explained to you, okay? And we're going to start straight away because there's a lot to be done, okay? As you know, we're going to be practicing another plus nouns, okay? Remember that anything I ask you or anything I ask David, you have to answer at home out loud, okay? Practicing your conversation and your pronunciation. Doesn't matter who's around, you have to speak out loud, okay? Let's start. The exercise is going to be in the following way. I'm going to say something someone doesn't want. For example, he doesn't want that magazine. And you and David have to say, he doesn't want that magazine, he wants another magazine. Okay? Let's start. It's a piece of cake. It's very, 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 very easy. Don't you agree?
I think so.
I think so too. Okay, let's start. Okay? I didn't want that quilt. I didn't want that quilt. What's a quilt?
It's what you put on the bed.
Very good. Una colcha. Quilt. Okay? So I didn't want that quilt.
You didn't want that quilt. You wanted another one.
Or another quilt.
You wanted
okay, because
another.
we want to practice. Obviously,
Okay.
it's much more natural what you're saying because we're not going to repeat quilt twice. But in this exercise, we want to repeat it twice because we want to practice another plus noun. Okay? And let's, instead of saying a pronoun, let's use the full name. Okay?
Okay.
All right, so say it again.
You didn't want that quilt. You wanted another quilt.
Very good. You wanted another quilt. You wanted another quilt, okay? Quilt, okay? Colcha. Now the next one is for you at home, okay? Sam doesn't want his piggy bank. Sam doesn't want his piggy bank. Let's ask David what a piggy bank is.
I have no idea.
No? Imagine the word piggy,
Yes.
bank. What could it be? Something you might have at home or you might have had when you were a little kid.
Okay.
Una
To
hucha.
save the money.
Yes, okay? So when you want to save money, you put coins in the piggy bank.
Okay.
So I'll repeat for you at home, okay? Sam doesn't want his piggy bank. Sam doesn't want his piggy bank. Very good. Sam doesn't want his piggy bank. He wants another piggy bank. Sam doesn't want his piggy bank. He wants another piggy bank. Very good, okay? The next one is for David. Are you ready?
Ready.
You won't want that necklace. You won't want that necklace. What's a necklace?
Un collar.
Very good.
I won't want.
I won't
I won't. I won't want that necklace. I'll want another necklace.
Okay, go again.
I won't want that necklace. I'll want another necklace.
Okay, and I want you to say it again, and I want you to exaggerate the pronunciation of the contraction between I and will. I'll, okay?
Okay. I won't want that necklace. I'll want another necklace.
Very good pronunciation. I'll want another necklace, okay? Necklace, collar. Okay, the next one is for David as well, because he's doing so well that we're going to put pressure on him.
Okay.
Okay, they didn't want that lawnmower. They didn't want that lawnmower. What's a lawnmower?
Is to cut the grass in the garden.
Yeah, the grass and césped can be called lawn, okay? So a lawnmower. So they didn't want that lawnmower.
They didn't want that lawnmower. They wanted another lawnmower.
Very good, perfect. I have nothing to correct because it's perfect, okay? They didn't want that lawnmower. They wanted another lawnmower. Okay, the next one is for you at home, okay? The baby doesn't want his rattle. The baby doesn't want his rattle. What's rattle? Do you know at home? Let's see if David knows. Do you know what a
No,
rattle is?
I don't know
Something the babies use that make noise.
Okay.
What is it? Do you know how to say it in Spanish? Sonajero? Can it be?
Yeah, that's it. It's a matero.
Okay, so the baby doesn't want his rattle. Very good. The baby doesn't want his rattle. He wants another rattle. The baby doesn't want his rattle. He wants another rattle. Let's get David to say this sentence because he didn't know the word, so he can practice it.
The baby doesn't want that rattle. He wants another rattle.
Very good, very good. He learns the word straight away, okay? The next one is for you as well, okay?
Okay.
You didn't want that broom. You didn't want that broom. What's a broom?
A broom is what you use to clean the floor.
Yeah, to sweep the floor.
To sweep the floor.
Yeah, para barrer. Yep, okay, so you didn't want that broom.
I didn't want that broom. I wanted another broom.
Very good. I didn't want that broom. I wanted another broom. Okay, the next one is for you at home, okay? They didn't want that beach towel. They didn't want that beach towel. Very good. They didn't want that beach towel. They wanted another beach towel. They wanted another beach towel. Very good, okay? Let's see if David can get the next one correct as well, okay? The boy didn't want that teddy bear.
The boy didn't want that teddy bear. He wanted another teddy bear.
Very good. One more time.
The boy didn't want that teddy bear. He wanted another teddy bear.
Very good. The boy didn't want that teddy bear. He wanted another teddy bear. Okay, let's ask David what a teddy bear is.
Un osito de peluche.
Yeah, exactly. Teddy bear. Okay. The next one is for you at home. Okay. The woman didn't want that eyeliner. The woman didn't want that eyeliner. Let's see if David knows what eyeliner is.
Es el lápiz de ojos.
Yeah, exactly. Very good. Okay. Eyeliner. Okay. All together. Eyeliner. So the woman didn't want that eyeliner. Very good. The woman didn't want that eyeliner. She wanted another eyeliner. She wanted another eyeliner. Okay, now the next one for David as well. You're on a roll today.
Okay.
Do you know what to be on a roll is? What is it?
Okay, you are, I don't know.
That you're getting everything correct,
yeah,
okay?
yeah.
But not lucky, because you know
Yeah.
it. It's not luck,
okay.
okay? All right, the next one, okay? You don't want that flask. You don't want that flask. Do you know what a flask is?
No, I don't.
It's where you keep liquids, hot or cold.
Okay,
Un termo,
okay.
okay? Flask, okay? So you don't want that flask.
I don't want that flask. I want another flask.
Very good, and repeat one more time.
I don't want that flask. I want another flask.
Very good. Now let's see if David can say very quickly the last one. Are you ready?
Ready?
Okay. He didn't want his milkshake. He
didn't want his milkshake. He wanted another milkshake.
Very good. He didn't want his milkshake. He wanted another milkshake. Very good job, okay? Good
Thank
job
you.
today. And good job at home as well. I'll see you next time. And remember to study for the next class. See you. Bye.
All right. You know, it's true that not all people speak English well. Some people speak English well, but other people don't. Yeah. Some people speak English well, but other people don't. It's true also that some people prefer camera number 2 and other people prefer camera number 1. Some people prefer that camera and some people prefer that camera. Me, I prefer that one. So why don't we change, okay? I think it's a good idea. All right. Some people drink coffee at home before leaving for work and other people don't. Some people prefer to have coffee in a bar on the way to work, and other people prefer to have a coffee at home before leaving for work. And then some other people prefer to wait until they reach the office and have a coffee in the coffee machine in the first 5 or 10 minutes of the working time, and they're not working. So, yeah. So some people prefer one thing, other people prefer another, and even some others prefer a third alternative. Some people prefer big cars, other people prefer small cars. Some people like to live in houses, and other people like to live in flats. Okay? And some people think English is important, and other people really don't care. And other people don't even realize that they need it. And maybe they don't, okay? Some people prefer national banks, and other people prefer foreign banks. Me, I don't care, okay? Banks are banks, okay? As long as they are safe for my money. Some people prefer water for lunch, and other people prefer wine. Yeah, some people drink water every day for lunch, which is fine. And other people drink wine for lunch every day because they think it's better for their health or because they like wine. Yeah, I drink wine every day. I drink about 2 glasses of wine for lunch every day. Not because it's good for me, but because I like wine for lunch. I drink water for dinner, usually. Some people think wine is good for your health. Other people, ni fu ni fa, they don't really care. But it's true, a little bit of wine a day is good for you, all right? And some people smoke and other people don't. Other people. And some other people are radically opposed to smoking, okay? Some people watch this program without being official students. And other people are official students who receive the books, tutorials, the exams, the degree, the regimen of work, etc. Some people prefer to work hard to learn English, and other people prefer to learn English by divine inspiration. Okay? Those who prefer divine inspiration never learn it, but most of them prefer that option all their life and try to receive divine inspiration, which is to take English classes without studying. Never works. All right? Some people like to travel abroad once a year, and other people don't. Other people prefer to stay in Spain, sin ir más lejos. Some people can't afford to travel abroad every year. It's too expensive. Some people can't afford to travel abroad every year, and other people can. Yeah. Some people can afford to travel around the world every year. Rich people, people who are loaded, people who are filthy rich, people who are rolling in it, people who are swimming in money, all right? Those people can afford to take a trip around the world every year if they want, but other people can't. Other people can't afford to travel around the world. Some people like to read books a lot, read novels, essays. Some people like to read, other people don't. My father didn't like to read. My father didn't have the patience to read novels, because when you read a novel, the first 2-3 chapters, you're introducing the story. You're slowly establishing time, place, character, plot. Plot is an argumento, or la trama. And it takes a bit of time to evolve into the book, and my father doesn't have the patience. He wants to go to the end to find out what happens. So some people are patient readers, and others, ahora digo others sin people, pero ahí añado un S, escuchad. Some people are ávidos lectores. Some people are avid readers of novels, and others aren't. Others aren't. O bien, some people are avid novel readers, and other people, otra gente, otras personas, aren't. Some people drive fast, too fast, and break the speed limit, and others don't. Yeah. Some people use their cell phone constantly, and others don't. Some people are bothered by indirect smoke from smokers, and others aren't. All right? Some people think I'm a good teacher, and others don't. Some people enjoy my classes, and others don't. Some people think I'm presumptuous, and others don't. Some people think I'm pretentious, and other people don't. Some people like my style of teaching, and other people don't. Some people admire success, and other people envy success. All right? Some people make a strong effort to make a good impression on others, and other people don't. Some people are worried about the impression they make on others, and other people aren't worried about these things. Some people are patriotic, and others aren't. Some people are very centralized in their thinking, and others aren't. Some people like to travel, and other people don't. Some people like it when other people have problems, and others don't. Some people watch TV a lot, and other people don't. Some people listen to the radio in their car, and other people listen to music. Some people speak with a central, a Madrid accent, and other people speak with other accents. Some people are bilingual, and other people aren't. Some people raise their children in one way, and other people raise their children in another way. Some people prefer the public school system, and other people prefer to send their children to a private school. Another. We'll continue with this in the future. All right, a short break, another teacher, and I'll be back to finish.
Thank you, Richard. Hi, everyone. And welcome back to another practice session with me, Hannah. We're going to get started in just a second, but first let's say hello to my student. Hi, Beatriz.
Hello, Hannah.
How are you today?
Fine, thank you. And you?
I'm fine, thank you. Okay, we're going to start with some vocabulary.
Okay.
Okay, great. Now, I know you have very good vocabulary, so this is going to be easy for you.
I hope so.
Okay, great. So remember, vocabulary en voz alta and with good pronunciation. So out loud and with good pronunciation. Here we go. Number 1, avance.
Advancement.
Perfect. Again, repeat.
Advancement.
Yes, great. Advancement. Advancement. 3 syllables here. Advancement. Todo junto. Advancement. Next, we have convertirse en.
To turn into.
Great. Repeat again.
To turn into.
Excellent. Bien. So to turn into, we have a verbo compuesto, a phrasal verb, to turn into. Remember, with phrasal verbs, the key is think of them as sounds, como sonidos. So to turn into, to turn into. So let me hear you again.
To turn into.
Eso es, to turn into, to turn into. All right. Next we have cacahuetes.
Peanuts.
Good. Repeat again.
Peanuts.
Great. Peanuts. Do you like peanuts?
Yes, I do.
Okay. I love peanuts. So peanuts, peanuts, peanuts. Now, it's interesting because you can also use peanuts in another context, not only como comida, como cacahuetes, but also it can mean una miseria, como de sueldo o de un pago. Okay, so for
yes.
example, you can say, they pay him peanuts, right? Le pagan una miseria. They pay him peanuts, or I earn peanuts here. Okay, no, that's not true. I get paid all right here teaching. Okay, so remember, peanuts can be cacahuetes or una miseria cuando se trata de, when we talk about un sueldo, like a payment. Okay, and finally we have 2 more. We have another one, minar.
Undermine.
Okay, to.
Yes. To
so
undermine.
Okay,
That's
good.
true.
To undermine. Repeat again.
To undermine.
Excellent. Bien. So the verb, minar, to undermine. It's just one word. To undermine. Undermine. And finally, now we have the final word, poner en peligro.
To jeopardize.
Okay, repeat the pronunciation.
To jeopardize. Jeopardize.
Yes, to jeopardize. Repeat.
To jeopardize.
Okay, wonderful. So the verb, pronunciation, repeat out loud with me. Ready? So to jeopardize. To jeopardize. Okay, so jeopardize. So that O no sirve para nada.
Okay.
Okay, it's solo como si fuera as if it were only J-E, jeopardize. To jeopardize. That O, it doesn't sound. You can't hear the O at all. Okay, now let's practice other. Okay, so remember, other means otros o otras, and we're going to attach other with a noun, countable noun in plural. Okay, so it must be in plural form, of course, countable. So other people, other books, other houses, etc. So not all people own a house.
Not all.
True.
True. Not all people.
Or some people.
Oh, no, true.
Some people own a house,
and no
other people
don't.
Good.
Own a house.
Okay, other people don't. Okay, repeat again.
True. Some people own a house, and other people don't.
Okay, muy bien. So let me repeat again. Not all people own a house. And then Beatriz, she says true. Some people own a house and other people don't. Okay, y otra gente. Now remember, here, literalmente en inglés, we're saying otras personas because people is always plural. Siempre, siempre. People are people, right? People are people. So people are. So that's why we use other people. Okay, we never say other persons or tal, no. Other person, no. Other people, plural, plural. Or another people. Oigo mucho, another people. No, we never say another because people is plural, so we have to say other people. Okay, not all novels are entertaining.
True. Some novels are entertaining, and other novels aren't. Aren't.
Okay, repeat again.
True. Some novels are entertaining
Okay.
and other novels aren't.
Muy bien. Okay, very good. True. Some novels are entertaining and other novels aren't. Remember, aren't has one syllable, not two, so we never say aren't, ni aren't, nunca. Eso sería typical Spanish. And we want to avoid, evitar, that typical Spanish pronunciation. We want aren't, aren't. Una sílaba, aren't. Let me hear you, Beatriz.
Aren't.
Aren't,
Aren't.
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 Eso, mejor, aplasta. Aren't.
Aren't.
Good. Okay, not all women like shopping.
True. Some
Women.
some women like shopping and other women don't.
Okay, very good. Let me hear you say other.
Other.
Instead of oder, other.
Other.
Eso es, mejor. So, other, not oder. Oder, no. Other. Esa O, that first O sounds like an A. Other. Other, not oder. Okay, so other women. Women. So repeat, other women.
Other women.
Yes, muy bien. So, some women like shopping and other women don't. Okay, not all men play sports.
Some men.
True.
True. Some men play sports and other men.
Other.
And other men don't.
Okay, repeat, don't.
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 Eso es. Okay, bien. Ese don't. Esa O, that O sounds like an O-U. Don't. Don't. Así. Okay, good. Let me repeat the example. So, not all men like sports or play sports. He dicho, right?
Okay.
Not all men play sports. So, true. Some men play sports and other men don't. Not all children break things.
True. Some children break things and other children don't.
Okay, very good. Sí, te ha costado un poco, ¿no?
Yeah.
Yes, so Beatriz, she had to fight. She had to fight the temptation. Fight, lucha, lucha. So resist the temptation of saying other. Other, no. Other. Other, repeat other.
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 Again.
Other.
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 Okay, muy bien. So other. So some children break things and other children don't. Okay, great. Good job.
Thanks.
Okay, so we just have to keep practicing. So we're going to keep practicing, Beatriz and I, on set here, and I'm going to let you go back to Richard, and we'll see you next time. Bye-bye.
Okay. Well, one more class. Yes, a lot of classes to go in the future, but we're slowly making progress. Everything seems relative, at least in the class today. Some people smoke, other people don't. Some people like this class, other people don't. Some people like my style of teaching, other people don't, etc. ¿Es todo relativo en la vida? Is everything relative? Some people think you need to study to learn English, to work hard, and other people don't. Well, in this case, it's not a relative question, it's absolute. If you don't work hard, you're not going to learn English. Ni en tus sueños más, no sé, salvajes, como decimos en inglés. Ni en tus sueños vas a aprender inglés si no pones muchísimo de tu parte. I'm sorry, es así. See you tomorrow.